as a result, it's a lot of pressure on Army to just kind of jump in with BKB and try to get some kills. Oh, they're looking for the glimpse.
Oh, just out of range of the field and the vision there. So he will manage to TP out to safety. Smoke up on the top lane. They're seeing if they can catch out Mind Control on his own, but he's playing it safe, and he's pretty tough kill. He has that mech. Got a lot of burst heal, good stats. Even if they do get on top of him, it's not necessarily the easiest pick because he's out of there. Maybe does now have his first item done. The Yule Scepter's complete.
Just haven't seen PSG.LGD being the ones to set the tempo all that often this game. That's where the Yules is, you know, it's a good setup. Situationally, it's good defensively. This is just not one of those situations. They get a tier 1 tower, but it's Team Liquid controlling the majority of the map. They take both bottom towers, and now they're setting themselves up. Not even looking to sneak rush. They just walk right in. They don't really care if LGD know about this. They know, you know, they see Arme farming the bottom lane, and they feel very safe and secure doing this.
And no real business of PSG.LGD to do anything around this Roche pit. Even if they're aware, they have to let it go. Yep. They don't have the teamfight potential. Maybe if FY had his blink, but he's not quite there. He's very close to it on the Magnus, but now Aegis on Miracle. He's yet to die this game. They haven't been able to kill him once. Can they even kill him twice?
They're hunting. FY's blink and the PABKB.
They get the vision. Chalice dragged back into the static storm. The kinetic field. Matsu's on top of it. Chalice goes straight for the TP out. Soulbind into the stun for GH. The Chalice, he's still the one being chased. Miracles killed off X-Nova. The rest of PSG.LGD will be able to stay safe back in the base. But it's a different story for the towers as the tier 2 mid will fall. Liquid continuing to push their advantage as they hold this Aegis.
If not for that Soulbind, they lose 2, maybe 3. The Disruptor Glimpse ever. They're going high ground here. The PABKB, he's so close to, he's about 300 gold short. Magnus has a blink though. This tower just melting with the Desolator minus armor. Will Liquid push with the next wave? It looks like they're going to ping top. I think recognizing that, okay, everyone's respawning, they're now going to be set up to defend. Because previously when they did that damage getting the tower down to half, everybody was back healing in the fountain from that previous engagement. GH, giving all the important information that Liquid need. The whereabouts that PSG.LGD head out of the base. Because just trying to pop that lure, but didn't quite get close enough. Here come Liquid smoked up though.
They remember the smoke. See what they can find on the back. X-Nova's the one standing between them and the rest of the team. Bam! Oh, he's gone. The glimpse as well, Arme. Drag back towards them.
BKB's on Courier. The Courier, it needs to get here.
Can it get past Liquid? That's the question. Arme is being slowed down. Another jump down. The Courier's having to go back. This delivery's not going to get to him.
He's going to look for a TP out. He blinks. Is there any TP cancel?
He's out of there.
Yeah.
The question is, if can the rest get out as well? FY, blink out into the trees. He's out as well.
Chalice is juking. They've got a vacuum though. Mind control. Oh my gosh.
They're all getting out. A beautiful disengage from PSG.LGD. They only lose X-Nova, despite Liquid getting a good deep wraparound. The rest of them, they get back home.
That was impressive. I mean, the fact they all just tunnel visioned on PA to chase him down, which is the right play, but luckily Arme had the consecutive blink escapes. And because it's nighttime, they didn't have the vision.
Liquid, they're still chasing. They're set up there. Only gets the one with the vacuum onto the tree of them. BKB's popped. Arme turns, looks for the grid on the GH, the Soulbind, the double doom. GH is in trouble. They've got themselves a second one. By the looks of it, as both Mind Control and GH are taken down.
They've hit their item timings on PSG.LGD. And they know this was going to be a rough early to mid game. Team Liquid's draft was very much designed for this mid-game timing around getting Roshan, having these mid-game key items on their side. There's still got a few nice items to come. Don't get me wrong, the Razor has a fresh BKB, but if PSG.LGD can weather the storm, their late game is going to look pretty damn scary.
Still holding on to tier 3s and tier 2 still being there on the top lane. The slowdown certainly being done at the moment by PSG.LGD. Liquid, they still have that lead, but it's being controlled.
Yeah, it's being controlled. Problem's going to come when, you know, Liquid can kind of just starve out PSG.LGD. It's going to get very hard for PSG.LGD to leave their base. Even though their high ground defense, their team fight is insane with the Soulbind, the double doom and all that. If you get stuck in your base, you're just going to get, you know, starved, lose all the farm on the map, and Liquid can just look to control all the Roches.
Matsu, GH, they've caught X-Nova outside of the base. He pops the stick charges, but he's gone. He'll take one kill. Light Striker Ray will be there onto Matsu, but he backs away. Miracle, though, double damage and a newly purchased MKB on the Temper Assassin, ready for this high ground push.
Oh my god, he's just going to shred this tower.
You got to watch out. You got to step away. If this TA gets on top of you, you're gone. You're out of the game. You're out of the series.
And I love what GH is doing. He's standing forward. Lina can't use spell. Look, he can use Carapace, so Lina can finally throw out some of those LSAs.
At least he's got the Ether Lens on, maybe, so he has that reach, that long-range stun to offer to try and slow this down, but with this double damage, the Desolator, the MKB, the Rax are in trouble. They'll get the stun out upon him. Kuro throwing down the kinetic field, threatening the chance of a static storm if they do try and jump on him. Another stun, Laguna, they popped him once.
No Doom still. 20 seconds on that. Whoa, very defensive. I don't mind that from Liquid. They recognize, you know, this LTA, Miracle, he went for a kind of greedy build with the MKB. You know, typically you see Deso and a BKB, but wanting to itemize for Glass Cannon, pure damage output. Knowing he has an Aegis to protect him, you can often play without a BKB.
And it just makes that BKB purchase from Arme that little bit weaker. He knows the rest of his team, they cannot deal with a BKB PA. He can. If he's able to get in, as long as he's able to sort of dodge himself around the skill set of maybe a few meld hits, and the PA will die.
And they don't have easy ways to instantly burn through refraction. So PA wants to, you know, play that game of, okay, you're going to hit me, I hit you back. Well, you've got to chew through refraction first, and that's where, by the time you do that, you're basically dead to a couple melds.